Hey guys, before we get in to today's film review about Avatar Fire and Ash, I just wanted to come out and say a quick little announcement before I get into that video that I am now working on the 2025 Year in Review video because there's been so much shit that happened in December that needed to also be covered in that video. So I'm now finally able to work on it now that everything is all finished for this year. And anyways, enjoy the Bathtime film review of Avatar Fire and Ash. Thanks for watching. Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Bathtime film review. And today we are talking about a movie I've been excited for about a long time now. And that is Avatar Fire and Ash. I saw it last night in IMAX, and without a doubt, that definitely is now the number one contender for movie of the decade. Without a doubt. It was way better than Way of Water. Like, it had a lot more action. It had a lot more actors in it this time, too, giving more opportunities for people to be in such a cool project like Avatar itself. And, well, overall it was great. And, a little bit of fan service, too. If you're into that kind of thing. But I definitely say go watch that beautiful masterpiece in the way it's intended in the IMAX theater. It was so good. It was packed filled with emotion, too. Like, don't get me wrong, story-wise, Avatar never really had a strong plot. But you still feel connected to the characters, and the visuals are so amazing. It was great. The soundtrack, though, not really that good. Well, I guess it's still good. It was more or less a copy of paste sounding, like the second movie, which was like, I didn't really like that much. Well, I like the soundtrack. I like the soundtrack from the second movie, but I didn't like how it kind of sounded repetitive, as if Simon. I don't know what the proper pronunciation of his name is. The composer of it kind of got a little lazy there, it seemed. And then Miley Cyrus was young. Like, there was no enthusiasm with her singing. It just felt bland. And for that reason is why I won't say Fire and Ash is better than the first one. But if the soundtrack was a hell of a lot better and more effort was put into it, I would say it's better than the first one. But because of that, the first one is still better. Overall, right? Because it was pretty damn close to being better than the first one, which is rare for any third film in a series to be better than the first. But it was without a doubt better than the second one. And I say, yeah, go watch the movie of the decade, or well, the current contender now. I thought it was going to be a hard battle between Fire and Ash and Way of Water, but no, Fire and Ash just pushed Way of the Water out of the way. How many times have I said way in this review? Probably quite a bit. And yeah. The plot was basically easily predictable. Like, yeah, everyone knows that Avatar isn't known to have the greatest plot, but the way they tell the story is pretty intriguing. And all of that. And some new species we were introduced to. Someone's definitely got overlooked. At least I'm pretty sure he did die. But they never touched on it. I'm not going to say what happened, but, you know, something. I don't like to give spoilers. Because the movie isn't even out on DVD or digital. See any other critique or... Oh yeah, I guess one thing I should mention, I'm not sure if this is the film itself, or if this was entirely the theater's fault, but at some points there it was laggy, which is weird to see in a film. It's like, why the fuck is a film lagging? It doesn't need Wi-Fi, right? So I was scratching my head. I was like, is that intentional for it to like drop in frame rate? As you don't typically see that in film. So I was like, okay, but I could ignore that easily and not really criticize it. I'm just wondering why that was a thing. If it was the theater's fault or something was wrong with the film that James Cameron didn't catch. And yeah, as I said, go watch Fire and Ash. Great film. Very great film. And you gotta watch it the way it was supposed to be watched. In 3D, which is why, I hope James Cameron actually finally uses VR, because VR has a built-in 3D module, compared to needing to set up all this advanced crap to actually use 3D on a TV at home. Right. And he should do something with VR. He can lead that. I know he can. He experimented with that too, even. But yeah, Fire and Ash gets 11 out of 11 from me. It was awesome. Go watch it. Seriously, go watch it.